Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because the landscape of the Indianapolis Colts is about to shift violently. Sources are buzzing, the phones are ringing off the hook, and General Manager Chris Ballard is staring down the barrel of the most critical offseason of his entire tenure. We have breaking reports linking our team to a $200 million quarterback, a relentless pass rusher who destroys game plans, and massive roster shakeups involving key starters. This isn't just news. This is the future of the franchise on the line. But before we break it all down, I need you to hit that subscribe button right now. We are pushing hard for 1,000 subscribers, and I need you in this huddle. Let's go.
Let's get straight to the elephant in the room. And frankly, it is a $200 million elephant that has the potential to trample everything we thought we knew about the Indianapolis Colts' long-term plan. According to recent market analysis and insider reports circulating through the league offices, the Indianapolis Colts have been identified as an ideal destination for a quarterback of elite status, a player commanding a market value hitting that $200 million mark. Now, let's look at the facts first, as any reputable insider would. The Colts have cap flexibility, they have a roster that is ready to win now, and they have a front office that understands the window in the AFC is open, but it is closing fast if you don't have stability under center. This report suggests an aggressive step, a move designed to solidify the most important position in sports before the season officially kicks off. But let me switch gears and talk to you with the intensity that this situation demands. Are you kidding me? We are talking about a franchise that spent the 4th overall pick on Anthony Richardson. We are talking about a physical specimen, a unicorn, a guy designed to wreck the league. And now we are hearing whispers about a $200 million investment at the quarterback position. This screams one of two things. Either the front office is looking for the most expensive insurance policy in the history of the National Football League, or they are preparing to make a move that signals a lack of total faith in the durability of their young star. You do not spend $200 million on a backup, you spend that money on a franchise cornerstone. From a strategic standpoint, bringing in a veteran with that price tag changes the entire chemistry of the locker room. It tells the defense that we are trying to win a Super Bowl today. It tells the fans that the developmental timeline is over, but it also puts immense pressure on Chris Ballard. If you make this move, if you bring in a high-priced signal caller, you are admitting that the current plan needed a massive adjustment. This is about job security. This is about winning games in January. The analytics say Indy is the spot. The money is there. But the question remains, does this move elevate the Colts to the top of the AFC, or does it create a quarterback controversy that tears the team apart? I am telling you right now, this is the kind of rumor that keeps general managers awake at night. It is bold, it is aggressive, and it is downright controversial. If the Colts pull the trigger on a move of this magnitude, it resets the entire power structure of the AFC South. Stay tuned, because this situation is fluid and it is volatile.
Listen, if you want the unvarnished truth about what is happening behind closed doors in Indianapolis, you need to be part of this community. Don't miss a single update. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications immediately.
If that first story didn't get your blood pressure up, this next update certainly will, because we are looking at crucial developments regarding two specific names, quarterback Daniel Jones and wide receiver Alec Pierce. Let's start with the quarterback situation, because in the NFL, everything begins and ends under center. Reports have surfaced connecting the Colts to Daniel Jones in the context of free agency. We are talking about a quarterback who has seen the highs of a playoff win and the absolute lows of injury and turnover struggles in New York. The Colts are evaluating their market options, and Jones represents a very specific type of asset. He is athletic, he can run the RPO system that Shane Steichen loves. From a pure schematic fit, you can see the logic in bringing him in to reinforce the room, especially given the injury concerns we have faced in the past. However, let's be real for a second. Daniel Jones, the man who has been scrutinized more than almost any other player in the New York media market, bringing him to Indianapolis is a gamble. It is a roll of the dice. If he comes in as a backup, fine. But if this is part of a larger strategy to challenge for playing time, we have to question the direction of the offense. And then we have the situation with Alec Pierce. This is a young receiver who stretches the field. He takes the top off the defense. But the reports indicate that the Colts are evaluating drastic changes to the roster, including strategic exits to open up cap space. Could Alec Pierce be on the moving block? Could he be a trade piece to acquire more defensive help? This is where the business of football gets cold and ruthless. Pierce has had moments of brilliance, but consistency is the name of the game. If the Colts feel they can upgrade that position or use his value to plug a hole elsewhere, Chris Ballard will not hesitate. We are looking at potential renovations to the core of this team. Evaluating Daniel Jones tells me they are worried about quarterback depth. Evaluating Alec Pierce's future tells me they are not satisfied with the production of the wide receiver core. This is a pivotal moment for the roster construction. You cannot keep running it back with the same guys and expect different results. These updates on Jones and Pierce signal that the front office is ready to make uncomfortable decisions. They are looking at the salary cap, they are looking at the depth chart, and they are sharpening the axe. Whether it's a contract renewal or a strategic release, expect movement. The status quo is no longer acceptable in Indianapolis, and names like Daniel Jones and Alec Pierce are right in the center of the storm.
Now let's elevate the severity of this conversation, because while we talk about quarterbacks and wide receivers, championships are often won in the trenches, and the Indianapolis Colts are reportedly ready to go to war for a premier pass rusher. Behind-the-scenes rumors, and these are strong rumors, indicate that the Colts are the favorites to lead the negotiations for Trey Hendrickson. We are talking about a game wrecker. We are talking about a man who plays with his hair on fire, a relentless force off the edge who commands double teams and still finds a way to put the quarterback in the dirt. The Colts have been searching for this kind of consistent, high-end impact on the defensive line for years. We have good players, sure, but Hendrickson, he is a difference maker. Think about the domino effect here. You combine the potential of a high-powered offense with a defensive front anchored by a guy like Trey Hendrickson, and suddenly you aren't just competing in the AFC South, you are dominating it. The team views him as the main piece to elevate the level of the entire unit next season. This is the type of aggressive pursuit that fans have been begging for. You look at C.J. Stroud in Houston. You look at Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville. You look at Will Levis in Tennessee. How do you stop them? You hit them. You hit them hard and you hit them often. Trey Hendrickson does exactly that. But let me tell you, this is not going to be cheap. Acquiring a talent like this requires capital and it requires cap space. This ties back to the previous stories. Maybe that is why they are evaluating Alec Pierce's contract. Maybe that is why they are looking at cheaper options at other positions. It is all connected. The pursuit of Hendrickson shows me that the Colts believe their window is right now. You do not go after a veteran pass rusher of this caliber if you are rebuilding. You do it when you are reloading for a deep playoff run. This is a statement of intent. It is a declaration of war on opposing offensive lines. If Chris Ballard pulls this off, if he lands Trey Hendrickson, he changes the identity of this defense overnight. It goes from a unit that is solid to a unit that is feared. And in the National Football League, fear is a currency. I love this move. I love the aggression. But until the ink is dry on the contract, it is just a rumor. The Colts must close the deal. They must lead the charge and bring this man to Indianapolis.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing at a crossroads. A $200 million quarterback rumor, critical decisions on Daniel Jones and Alec Pierce, and a full-throttle pursuit of Trey Hendrickson. This is not a drill. This is the most decisive offseason we have seen in years. The front office is active, the stakes are sky high, and the potential for glory or disaster is real. I need to know where you stand. Do we spend the money on the quarterback, or do we go all in on the defense with Hendrickson? Drop your comments below right now. I want to see the debate raging in the chat. We are building something special here, so make sure you are subscribed. Until next time, keep your eyes on the news.